Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. This is Pratik Srivastava here, founder of Online Study for You, and I have 12 plus years of experience in IT industry. Now, friends, today in this video we are going to cover TCS Prime interview experience, and the date is 11th of June. That means this interview experience is from today itself, 11th of June. Many of you are asking, sir, can you please bring TCS Prime interview experience? So this is here, and also we will be discussing Ninja interview experience. About this I will tell you later. Okay, now friends, before I move ahead, I request all of you to please do like the video and also subscribe to the channel, because we are really putting a lot of genuine efforts for all of you, right? Getting the question, making the videos for you. You can see every day we are trying to capture the interview experiences, whatever we are getting. Okay, now, so friends, before I tell you the interview experiences, so what are coding questions they were asked, what are the things, right, from the students they had discussed, right? So all those things I will tell you. But before that, I wanted to tell you, friends, what all things you have to take care when you are going for the interview, right? Okay, so friends, get all your document with you, right? So whatever documents they have asked, please take all the documents with you. If you have original, well and good, right? So if you have original documents, well and good. If you do not have original document, then I request all of you to take the color printout. Okay, so please take the color printout of all your marks card, right? But the first priority is original. But it's not like if you do not have original, then they will not give you opportunity to attend the interview. Okay, so even you can go with the color printouts of all your mark sheet. See, the first thing when you reach to the location of the interview, right, then the first thing they will be verifying all your document. Okay, friends, one more thing which I'm going to cover in this video. So if you have not received, right, so if you have not received the interview date, then what you can do, so that also we will be discussing. Keep 4 to 5 copy of your color resume, and this resume can be a updated one. It's not like you have to take the old resume which you have uploaded on TCS next step portal, right? And friends, also you have to take a printout of the application form, right? TCS application form, which you can get it from the TCS next step portal, right? Okay, you need to wait for your turn. Friends, keep in mind, so suppose if your interview is at 11 a.m., right, then your interview might start at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. So you can expect a delay of 3 to 4 hours, right? So please keep something to eat in your bag. Okay, so that because definitely you will have pressure, you will have tension. So in that, you should be having something in your bag. So eat, relax, because you will not be getting your time. You don't know when your turn will come. And you can take your mobile along with you. See, because when you are traveling, going to some places, then mobile is required. When you are going for the interview, that time you keep in bag. Otherwise you can use mobile, there is no problem. Okay, now friend, the second thing, so if you have not received the interview date 8, please listen carefully. So if you have not received the interview date 8, there is no problem at all, because you know the interview dates, right? So the interview has started from 9th of June, and this particular interviews will be happening till July. Okay, now, so there are many students who has interview on 12th of June. There are many students who has interview on 14th June, 16th June, 18th June. There are many students who has interview on 22nd of June, 28th of June, right? So now those who have got the email, right, selection email from TCS, so they will be definitely getting the interview mail. But you need to wait. See, you cannot do anything. Please don't send email to TCS ION and all those things. Please don't do this, right? See, maximum if you want to do something, you can check with your college TPO, right, from your college, when they are going to send, right? See, in Andhra Pradesh colleges, in few colleges, not all the colleges, they had said there will be a delay of 2 weeks in the interview process, right? So there is only one option left with us. You can contact your college TPO. You will be definitely receiving the interview dates. So please don't be in hurry. Don't start sending email to TCS ION and all those things. Please avoid doing that. Okay. So be very clear with whatever I'm telling you. Now, so friends, for the prime role, right? So for the prime role, so the student, they have the interview in their college, Ghaziabad, stream CSE, role TCS Prime, and time 35 to 40 minutes. See, again, the complete interview depends upon the interviewer, right? So for some people, there will be for 20 minutes. For some people, it will be there for 1 hour. For some people, it will be there for 50 minutes. So this will vary, okay? So please, and nobody will see the time, how much time they had the interview, right? Okay. Now, but if you're going for a prime role, then definitely coding questions will be asked to you. And for this particular person, there were 4 coding questions were asked. Write a code for binary search. And this I had told you earlier, that binary search, right? Binary search tree. So this kind of searching, sorting, all those things are very, very important. They're not asking very difficult problem, right? Like how you had got in TCS NQT examination. So they are asking, write a code for binary search, reverse string, at least 2 approach. So you have to reverse the string. So this reversing a string also they're asking from Ninja. In Prime, what they're telling, so you reverse the string and minimum 2 approach, you tell me. Okay, find maximum element in a array. So friends, when you are going for prime role interview, right? So arrays, string, right? Linked list. So all those things are very, very important, right? So linked list. So all those things are very, very important. Okay, friends, see, if you'll see our courses, right? So TCS interview material, then we have already kept the content, right? And this content, so if you go inside this TCS interview questions, see, already we are covering a lot of things are in live classes, right? But C programming interview question data structure, this is for Ninja role networking interview question database, oops, right? Oops interview questions part 2, procedural programming interview questions, how to explain your project, HR interview question, top 10 soft skills, right? Do and do not in the interview. Then arrays and loops, right? So arrays and loops, strings are very, very important. Problems on array, has in C++, right? Okay, and then software engineering interview question, common interview questions, SQL interview questions, C++ interview questions, right? Again, now SQL, C++, OS interview questions, binary search, right? See how we have already put binary search, and now you can see here. So they had asked to write the code for binary search here. Clear? Okay. And then if you come down, then strings, right? So they might ask you anagram. So these are the most important questions. Okay. And then Kadane algorithms, right? Binary search tree, BST traversals, graph, breadth first search, depth first search, bit manipulation, time and space complexity. So these are the important things which we have already put it, and we know the questions comes from here, right? And friends, rest of the things we are taking in the live classes. So either if it is mock, see, we are also having the mock interviews. So mock interviews with Pratik sir, right? TCS coding questions, we are covering TCS coding questions, right? So you can go here and you can see. So whatever the questions, now today we are going to cover all these things, whatever has been asked, right? So this material is more than sufficient for you, right? So live classes, if you go here, so basically here you can play the videos, right? So if you go to the latest, so HTML, right? Each and everything we are covering, friends. So you don't have to worry, right? TCS coding class. So now if you go, you can see here. I mean, I'm just telling you like all these ideas, right? So the coding questions has been already discussed, right? So ordered indices, primary indices, cluster indices, right? So here you can see there was a question, what is indices and what is indexing, right? So friends, we are not going to leave anything. So we will tell you each and everything. You do not have to worry. And definitely you will be easily able to do it in the interviews, right? So you can get this course, the interview material, right? So that is, and already the interview experiences has been covered here, right? So a lot of things we have already covered. You do not have to worry, right? So and also Java interview questions, right? So HR and MR questions. So like a lot of things we are covering here, right? Interview experiences of 2024. So you can get this interview material. The link will be in description. Anyway, now, so the first question which was asked to that particular candidate is self-introduction. Friends, all the students, which whoever students gives the interview starts with self introduction. Okay, and then the second question was project and language used. So what is the project and what is the language which you have used in the project. Third question is rate yourself out of 10 in programming, right? So because CSC candidate, definitely this kind of questions might come. Anyway, for prime role it will be little, the questions will be little in depth. Then write a code for binary search. Okay, then tell the logic for reversing a string, at least two approach. Find maximum elements in a array. SQL queries, what is indices and what is indexing. Program to find vowel in your name, right? So four questions you can see. So this was one question, this was second, third, and program to find vowel in your name. Okay, then cyber security, cloud and machine learning was asked, like what is the latest technology. So cyber security, cloud and machine learning, can you tell me in one line? Okay, so and then is this your first interview? Describe yourself in one sentence. So don't describe I am very intelligent, I am very good, right? Why should we hire you? Why do you want to join TCS? And there was one puzzle question. So puzzle of putting numbers 1 to 9 in 3 into 3 grid to add up to 15. So that we will discuss. Okay, before that, friends, here you can see. So resume based everything. So there were few students, from them resume based questions were asked. Okay, so coding simple basic level. So from few of the students, coding simple basic level questions were asked, right? So this is for both digital and prime, and what I have said with you is for prime. Coding hard level, so hard level coding questions they're not generally asking. Okay, then core subjects like oops, dbms they are asking. Projects, okay, so there are many students, from them the questions are mainly asked from the project. Cloud, machine learning, data science, cyber based questions were asked randomly. Okay, and so even though you have not put in your resume like what is cloud, machine learning, data science, right? So they might ask you, see, they might ask you how do you train a machine, right? So this kind of question, what is machine learning? So data science, okay. Cyber security, what is cyber security? So secure your data from the cyber theft, right? So you have this password pin, right? Because your lot of data is there on the internet and the data has to be secured. So that's the reason cyber security come in picture. Now, so friends, what they're telling this puzzle question, no? So puzzle of putting numbers 1 to 9 in a 3 cross 3 grid, add up to 15, add up to 15. So basically you have to use the numbers 1 to 9 and, right, and you should be able to get 15 here, right? Every row and every column should give you 15 as a sum, right? Okay, and you have to use 1 to 9 digit, you don't have to repeat. So see, some combinations we can have like this: 6 1 7 plus 8, 7 5 12 plus 3 is 15, and then 2 9 and 4 will give you 15, right? Okay, then 6 plus 7 13 plus 2 15, 5 1 6 9 15, 8 3 11 plus 15, right? So you have to use 1 to 9 digit, right? So you have to use 1 to 9 digit, and so when you add the digit in a row or in a column, you should be getting 15. So this was one of the puzzle question which was asked in prime. Friends, for the prime, they are offering you a package of 11 lakhs per annum. For this, MCA, I mean MTech, postgraduate, and 9 lakhs per annum if you are a BE BTech graduate. So definitely the level of the interview you will be expecting is little different. So if you do not do well in the prime interview, then you will be falling back to your digital and prime. So either you will be getting digital or prime, a ninja, depends upon how well you perform in the interview. There is a probability that you will not be getting selected for any role if you are not able to answer these questions, right? So please keep that in mind. Then, friend, this ninja interview experience. Okay, so this ninja interview experience, basically, if you'll try to see, so here, see, again, it depends upon the interviewer. You might have the coding questions, and if there will be a coding questions, it will be very basic coding questions, right? But they might ask or they might not ask. If they will ask also very basic things, they will ask in ninja role, like please introduce yourself. So what is the difference between C and C++? So you can tell, sir, C does not support oops, C++ support oops. But when you say C doesn't support oops, right? And C++ support oops, then their next questions will be, see friends, what happens in the interview, no? So when the interviewer takes the interview, so he will be asking questions based on your answers. Now you said C++ support oops, then they will ask what is oops, right? So then you will say, sir, object oriented programming language, okay, and the four pillars are this: abstractions, encapsulation. Then they might ask you what is encapsulation, right? So the interview goes like this, okay? Now, what do you mean by SDLC? Software Development Life Cycle. So you have to explain what are the layers in OSI model, right? So OSI, all basic questions they're asking. So OSI model. So this was basically for a electronics and communication student, okay? So OSI model, right? So we have the 7 layers, right? So we have applications layers, right? So you know, right? And bottom we have the physical layer, data link layer, right? So you will be knowing this, okay? Now, and if you don't know, friends, don't worry. So this particular interview material is, you can say, it's very good. It's worth only in 400 rupees. We are giving you so many things. We only knows how we are managing to provide you so much content in so less price, right? Right? Because if you see, if you get one document, right, people are charging 200, 300 rupees. We have given you so many documents. We are giving you, right, live mock interviews which are happening. We are giving you daily live classes, right? So we have given you so much the things in only 400 rupees, friends. Trust me, you will not get anywhere. See, at many places I have seen they will give you just question. What I will do with question? See, everyone knows. See, now whatever I'm telling you, so what is OSI model, right? So this everyone knows. Now you should have some technique to remember this OSI model, right? So that's what we are teaching here. See, if you'll type on Google also OSI layers, right, and protocols. So now if you type here, they will tell you, sir, it is PD, physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, application layer, right? But what is it, right? So what is the full form of OSI? So see, the thing is, you can search on Google, you will have to waste a lot of your time. But here what we are trying to do is, we are trying to give you, right, so one liner, so that you will be able to keep that in mind. We will tell you some tricks to remember that, right? So that's what. See, it's not like, okay, see, anybody can give you the questions. Okay, these are the questions. Array, who will tell the solution? Who will tell the pros to remember all those things, right? So explain your project briefly, okay? So then next question was, what is an operating system, right? So operating systems, like how you see, we have Windows, right? We have Linux. So we have Linux as the operating system. We have Mac OS as the operating system. So you'll have to tell, see, with the definition of operating system, right? So you'll have to tell, and sir, have you covered operating system in your document? Yes. You just go to overview, right? And then if you'll try to see, so there should be, okay, SDLC, you can see. So what is SDLC? That we have covered. See, TCS operating system questions we have covered. So we have covered each and everything, right? So it is in front of you. We have covered each and everything. You do not have to look at multiple places to do that. See, it's not like, you will not be able to get that. But who has that much of time? What is SQL, right? So SQL, sir, SQL, how will I read? So SQL classes we are conducting, bro. So don't worry. You go and see here. So SQL classes, live classes, we are doing it, right? So we will just see, okay? So there is SQL classes, which we are doing it, HTML classes, we are doing it, right? So each and everything is getting covered. Java interview questions, right? So this is HTML, C, you can, we have done latest technology, AIML, right? So SQL is also done in deep, it is done. So you don't have to worry at all, right? For anything, if anything is not there, you can reach out to us. This is not there, how we are planning to cover. So each and everything we are doing it. What is normalization, right? So normalization we used to remove the redundancy, right? So if there is any duplicate kind of entries are there, then there was two programs which was asked to write the logic. Fibonacci series, check whether a number is prime or not. What is the difference between IPv4 and IPv6? Why do we use it? Where do we use it? What is your daily routine? So HR had asked, so what is your daily routine? I mean, daily what you do, what is your passion, night shift, relocation questions, why TCS. So this kind of HR questions, right? So friends, if you're preparing for Ninja, then basic questions, reversing a string, right? Swapping a number with the swapping of two numbers without using third variables, right? So this kind of questions are expected from Ninja. When you go for TCS Prime, then this whatever the content we have added, this kind of questions you have to read, right? So only the important things see, because if I will tell you, there are 100 plus coding questions which you can prepare for Prime interview, but that you cannot do it. So you have to cover the very important concept so that you will be able to do well in your interview, right? So this is what I wanted to tell you. So if you go to the content and interview, technical interview questions, right? So you come down and then you will be able to see time and space complexity, bit manipulation, right? DFS, BFS, graph, base tree travel to binary search tree, okay, Cardano algorithm, and then strings, right? And I was telling you about strings, okay, binary search, and then SQL interview questions, right? SQL interview questions one. So lot of already, so this much I'm telling you, friends. So even 2000 rupees is less for what we are doing, the effort which we are putting for all of you, right? Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell you in our today's lecture, today's class. And I hope all these interview experiences are helping you guys. Okay, the genuine interview experience is brought for you all. Okay, so all the very best. And if you have any kind of interview experiences, and if you want to help students, right, friends, please do share. So the you can share your interview experiences to our email ID. It will definitely help other students. So info at online I'm sorry, so yeah, it was right only, I'm sorry. Info at online, info at online study4u.in, right? So info at online study4u.in. So if you have any if you have completed your interview, then please do share your interview experiences. It is definitely going to help a lot of candidates. Thank you, take care, and get this material as soon as possible. Join the Telegram group which is there in the description, and let's see, you will be the one who will crack the interview. Thank you, take care, and all the very best.